Moving on to some economic news, Korea's second quarter economic growth was lower than expected due to the effects of the MERS outbreak and a nationwide drought. But a report shows the actual impact of the outbreak on consumer spending was limited. Our Shin Se has the details.
Despite concerns that the MERS outbreak would put a serious dent in the domestic economy, it now seems the impact may not have been as strong as expected and was limited to consumer spending. A report by the Credit Finance Association on Wednesday shows that card spending in June increased by over 8.5% from the year before for a total of roughly $44 billion. Credit card spending rose by over 10% in the second quarter from the same period last year, while debit card spending rose 18%. Looking at the details, the effect differed depending on the sector. In the past month, consumers were reluctant to spend much at large supermarkets and department stores, places where people tend to spend more. They saw their sales drop by over 10% compared to the same month last year, whereas convenience stores and smaller supermarkets, where consumers go for daily necessities, saw their sales increase during the same period. Even so, it may be a little too early to be relieved.
Given that there were 2 extra business days in the month of June, the increase in card spending isn't as impressive, so businesses should still work to boost spending on multiple fronts.
Amusement parks and leisure businesses also saw their sales drop by nearly $16 million in June, indicating that many Koreans were unwilling to spend on recreational activities during the MERS outbreak, which kept a lot of people indoors. Now, with the government declaring a de facto end to the MERS outbreak, analysts expressed their hope that consumer spending will pick up in the months to come. They also say stronger efforts to boost spending are especially necessary in the hardest hit sectors like the service sector and the tourism industry. Shin Se, Arirang News.